Rocking with J-Man is with Temple Balls. So how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Just came back from outdoors and sun is shining, as you can probably see. Almost lighting the whole place whole place up. And yeah, I'm doing just fine. Just finished another interview about half an hour ago and still got a few more going. Really glad to do this.
Well, yeah, I was glad to do this with you, dude. Your style's pretty cool. Nice style, man. Really neat style.
Thanks.
So how the pandemic been treating you? How has the pandemic?
Well, obviously we have missed tons of shows, like everyone else, and the whole situation in the arts and culture, especially in Finland, nobody's getting any kind of you know refunds or anything because of their shows are canceled and so on. Even though we have like really highly highly valued social system here in Finland. The arts and culture stuff, they aren't supported enough, in my opinion, and people have suffered of not being able to pay their bills because they cannot play any shows and so on. So it really sucks big time.
Congratulations on the new album. Pyromide. How do you say it? I'm sorry.
Pyromide, maybe, or you could actually, because it doesn't make any sense, you could actually decide yourself how do you want to pronounce it.
All right, I have my own way. All right, here. Pyogi. Pyogi. That's
Pyramid.
pyramid. Yes, pyramid.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So it's basically a mix of proa and pyramid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's So
To
it's
say
kind
that.
of like is that where the album imagines come from? Images.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Is that where the album images come from?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we have used the same guy to do our artwork on all of our albums, on Traded Dreams and on Untamed, and yeah, we wanted to like create somewhat of an image out of that phrase pyromide, or whatever you call it, like title. Like we when we released our debut album, we decided back then that we will keep the temple theme on every cover we will put out. So we like wanted to create the illusion of something called pyromide, and we just put our basic idea to the guy. His name is Jan Yrlund, from Dark Grove Design, and we put our basic idea to him, and he just makes it alive. The idea. Every time we have put something to him, it's been the first issue that we have released after all.
You have a real like 80s hard rock sound. I really dig it. Yeah, like I said before, but
Thanks.
it's like a really like hard rock. I love seeing the old generation and the new generation coming inbound. So it's kind of like a cool tag team, you could say. It's like a cool tag team.
Thank you so much.
So what made you get into rock instead of painting up your faces or doing black metal?
Well, since we live in Finland, we probably should have done more like darker metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the style of our music comes from probably from our parents and so on, who listen to like 70s 80s hard rock, and they passed that passed that taste in music to us, probably from there. And then of course we as we found our instruments, we found new bands that we grew up listening to. And to be completely honest, I didn't me myself, I didn't actually start listening to like 80s hard rock bands. I started listening to Thin Lizzy, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and so on. And the Eagles was one of my favorites. Like I remember when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I sang Eagles Get Over It to my grandparents. They just loved it. I didn't know how to spell any of the words, but anyways.
Excuse me. Well, I'm glad that you are kicking butt, making cool rock, and not burning down churches, and not like, not moving. Let's not go.
Yeah, I think that's not gonna like carry you a long way if you burn down churches of any kind.
I want to burn down no churches.
Yeah.
Don't want to blow down the God's house.
Mm-hmm.
Of the new single, T.O.T.K. I don't know how to say it properly, but that guitar gets hooked right from the start. It really does, though. Like,
Thank you.
It right up.
Thank you. It's originally the phrase, I think it was used by hunters, like in the early days, like many hundreds of years ago. The whole phrase is like, it's not the kill, but it's the thrill of the chase, which comes a couple times on the song itself as well. And the TOTC is just thrill of the chase, you know. And yeah, it's the whole song is about like growing up and aiming towards your goal, and doing whatever is necessary to reach your ultimate goal. So that's the basic idea of the whole title and all.
So what does it stand for?
TOTC.
Okay.
Yeah, the thrill of the chase. Thrill
Yeah.
of the chase. Yeah, TOTC. It's just a short version of of those. So we did originally it had a different kind of chorus, and yeah, when we figured the basic foundation of the chorus, it was like we just heard that it in our heads. We heard that it should have a big gang type of vocal thing going on. So it just popped in my mind like instantly, like we all want it, TOTC, we all need it, trail of the chase, and so on.
Also, I really dug the Thunder from the North. What is it like shooting the music video? That music.
Oh well, Thunder from the North. It's all about our band and our fans uh, and the places we have been touring. Although we haven't been to Leeds or Rome just yet, but it just you just have to like fit something to put the image out, you know. And yeah, it's the idea for the video was made by the video production group, and yeah, it suits the song really well. I just love the video. It has like Finnish vibes, really Finnish vibes, since it's filmed in Finland, and we used the car, which is really popular in Finland actually, or was, because it's from the 80s. And yeah, the girl acting was super talented, and I just love to perform it as well. Like we use this club Teatria, which is located in our band's hometown in Oulu, and they have a huge ass stage and great lighting and so on. So it was really fun to do it.
You guys opened for a lot of huge classic rock bands. How did you become the go-to opener for such big bands?
Well, I think it's because we have worked hard, and obviously we have a great management and great booking agents, and yeah, it's been yeah, combination of luck and pure hard work. It's it's really a dream come true to get to open one of your heroes. So like not every band gets to do so, and I'm really happy that we have had those kind of opportunities.
And is it true you were reading a book and a raindrop picked the band's name?
Yeah, it's pretty much true, like 97% true. Yeah, our bass player Jimmy was reading a book in his hammock, and he actually was spending his time at their summer house with his family. And yeah, to be completely honest, the raindrops weren't actually true. But like I said, 97% of the story was true. But anyhow, yeah, that's actually how our band got its name. Like he just picked the phrase from the book that sounded awesome, so he picked that phrase. And yeah, like I said on the Loudwire article, on the script I made, like our first label was asking if we would like to change the name of the band, but we figured, like, what the heck, why would we want to change it? Because we start with this name, we're gonna finish with this name. So why change it? Even though if it sounds funny to some people, it doesn't matter. You just have to cut some slack and not being like too stone faced, not too grumpy. We are here to have a good time. uh Obviously we want people to pay serious attention on what we are saying, but at the same time we would like to encourage people not to care about the name too much. It's just a name after all.
Yeah, it's just really a name. Who cares,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
It's just about who you are. It's about your
Yeah,
feelings. It's about your
yeah,
heart.
exactly. It's all about rock and roll. When you have a name, if I was named John and I loved my name, like my name is John, why would I why would I want to change my name if somebody thinks like, John, what kind of a name is that? That sucks. Why would you want to change it if you
Yeah,
like it yourself?
it's just for me. My name's Ramsey, and I have and that's what, because I had a deal with this from somebody online. They was all like,
Right,
"Oh, Gordon Ramsay, could you make me a sandwich, Gordon Ramsay?" Well,
right,
yeah,
yeah,
I actually am proud of the name. It's after a very famous chef and also a ruler
yeah,
of ancient Egypt. So it's actually
yeah.
fascinating.
Like you said, you should be proud of your name, not like changing it every time somebody's like, you know trying to pull your nerves or something.
And the label wanted you to change it.
Or, label wanted to. Yeah,
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 the label.
yeah. Actually, yeah, they didn't actually necessarily want to change it, but they suggested that maybe we should change it. But it was a gentle suggestion, just a question. They would have released our records anyhow, like anyway, and whatever happened, whatever the name was. But they were like, um, maybe trying to foresee some things that we would uh, have to like explain ourselves in the future, like we have have had to like now explain some things. But anyway, it like like I said, it doesn't matter after all. Uh, at least it's really memorable, and a ton of people seem to like it. So here you go.
So what is it like making the music during the pandemic? What is it like?
Well, we have had a lot of time, obviously, to write new stuff. Um, yeah, almost every one of the songs were finished before the pandemic started. Although we still had like one or two pre-production sessions before going to the studio to record it. Uh, yeah, the actual recording session was really nice because the studio which we used is called Studio 57, and it's located in the countryside near this city called Kokkola in Finland, and it's really back back in the woods, you know. So it was quite easy to spend those like what 3.5 weeks there just by ourselves, you know. It was just us, a few film guys, and our producer Jonah T.O.K. So it was just us having a great time for a couple of weeks.
So, how are you adapting to releasing new music without being able to tour to back it up? Is it hard, or do you think you can deal with it?
Definitely hard, definitely hard. We actually kind of realized that we aren't going to be able to uh, tour at all, like at least in a few months or so. Uh, so we decided that we are going to put up this sort of a live stream where we will be listening to Pyromide track by track, and we'll probably answer some questions. Fans can answer questions and just come by and say hello or something. So we decided to do something else, uh, that we should have something, at least something to offer to the fans on top of the release of the album. So yeah, it's been really frustrating, you know, not being able to actually tour at all in a year, and there seems to be no end for this awful situation. Or at least, yeah, now that we got vaccination and so on, I'm really happy that things are starting to look a little bit brighter, at least. But still there is this uncertainty like in the air.
Where are you guys at?
We're in Finland.
That's okay. Well, I mean, yeah, in Finland. All right then.
Ah,
All right. I mean,
sorry, my English.
we're in Finland.
My mistake, sorry. Yeah, where we are at, well, we're about to put the album out, and then the live stream, and then probably just doing new song after new song, and yeah, hopefully late this upcoming fall we will tour together with Heat and Reach, and I think all of this, like having a new album and all of this has been really nice despite the situation, and I'm really happy to, you know, see the comments and like read the reviews of the album that it's our best album so far, and so on. I'm really happy. So I think we have at least evolved somehow as songwriters, and so on. So couldn't be happier. If I if I ever answered your question.
I thought we were just gonna say we're in Finland. I thought we were just gonna sit with that, but thank you. We're are in Finland, okay? That's it. Just in Finland.
That's
all.
it.
No.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What is the lockdown like over there? What is the lockdown?
Well, it's been quite open. The bars and the sports places like sports centers and so on have been open until now. Now we are like in a sort of a lockdown. So there's 3 week period where every sports center like gyms and bars and so on have been closed. And yeah, you can only go to shops and like go buy takeaway food from restaurants and so on. So every hobby out there is kind of canceled, eh, unless you have your own space and you can do it without not too many people involved in the same space.
Are things opening back up?
Sorry.
Are things opening back up?
Yeah, slowly, but we still. I'm not sure if it still lasts like a couple weeks. Yeah, couple weeks or so. And hopefully there's been rumors and discussion online that we probably will have some sort of restricted festivals, like limited capacity of people outdoors this summer, but it's really uncertain at the moment. And every like big festival in Finland have cancelled, and also like libraries and such places are like really restricted, like still. And everything seems to be uncertain. Nobody knows what what the heck is going on.
Can you play shows or no? Or that's still right off the charts?
Still no shows. No shows.
Okay.
Yeah, it's uh at this moment you can only have like 6 people gathered in the same space, unless it's a shop or something. So
Oh,
it's
I'm sorry, but bro, you're lucky. I can only have 4 people. Well, yeah, I think the limit's like 5 or
yeah, we got 2 more.
yeah, you're lucky, man. Only got 4 people.
Yeah, but like I said, it's really an only an like maximum number of people. Like for example, some offices they still don't have like they have only the office manager and the cleaner probably. And then there's every other person is working remotely. So yeah.
I know some states like Texas and Mississippi are opening up fully, but not the entire country yet. Do you think
Right.
to be able, or do you feel comfortable enough to start touring in another country in America, coming to Texas and Mississippi, or do you want to just wait till 2022, or even take a huge break in 2023?
That's a good question. I really would love to go on a show, and I would be willing to play a show if it's safe for the audience and safe for us to play. I would be happy to play play at least one show. That would be nice. But I wouldn't go on a tour like to tour abroad in a month or a few or so. Yeah, I think by fall, I think things have. I think we will have a better situation by fall, so I feel comfortable playing this European tour at least.
Would you do you guys have the vaccine over there? Do you guys have a vaccine yet?
Yeah, we do, but they only vaccinate elderly and the people who who suffer from some sort of is it basic illness or what's the word
Cool.
like long-term illness or
Oh,
something. Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
So yeah,
that's a good rule, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's like now we have like 15% vaccinated or something like that. The numbers are rising day by day, and yeah, there's been some changes in the vaccination schedule since some of the vaccinations are like banned somehow, and then they put it back to the market and also and so on. But yeah, I think we're gonna have like 70% vaccinated by this summer.
Not to sound weird or anything, but do you know that the vaccine actually enhances your white cells or your T cells that destroy bacteria so they can actually destroy COVID?
No, I don't really know about that. I'm really like unknown about how how the vaccination will work. Like
Yeah,
I've read about it, but I think my my knowledge is somehow outdated already.
I'm not trying to sound weird or anything. I'm just saying it's
Right, yeah.
um when touring starts back, where is your focus going to be at? Where's your focus going to be at during touring?
During touring.
Yes, like when the touring start backs up. Yes.
Oh, probably uh probably like geologically in Europe at least, hopefully in Asia and hopefully in America too. Uh, and the ultimate goal obviously is like to gain as much new fans as possible, to get to play to even larger audiences and so on. So I think hopefully we will tour America next year, but we'll see what happens.
Do you think fans will appreciate concerts more when they start back up again?
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. I'm
That's
pretty sure,
yeah.
pretty sure about it.
Yeah, that's hope. In some states, in the states, everyone is divided here. Either you are a saint for going out and touring again and giving
Mhm.
people something to do, or you're hated, putting lives at risk by touring. It's kind of like that, really, because
Like really divided,
yeah, it's like really
right?
divided. Like the world during 2020 and actually still 2021, the world
Right.
has always just been in a fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems to divide people in half in Finland as well, and it it really sucks because right now you know every one of us wants to just get back to normal, and it's not really nice to uh, have people fighting against each other.
Is it like that where you are? Is it like that where you are?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So you guys are huge in Japan. How did that all come about?
Oh well, we entered this program via Music Finland, where we had like tour support, and yeah, our previous label, introduced our band to this organizer of this event called Loud and Metal Mania, and yeah, that's how it all came out. Like how we put it up, and oh, sorry, I'm having another call on Skype. Sorry.
Well, here, let me just finish that up then. I'm sorry, man. I didn't.
I didn't realize time was moving on.
Just say, how do my followers follow you? How do my followers follow you?
Sorry.
How do my followers follow you? My followers follow you.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you still.
How do my followers start following you? How do my okay.
My goodness, sorry, I couldn't hear in the first place.
I'm sorry.
You can find us on Facebook, Temple Balls, or on Instagram, Temple Balls Rocks, or on Twitter, Temple Balls Fin, and that's pretty much it.
All right then. Well, thank you for being on the show. I hope next time we talk.
Hey, thank you. Hopefully next time we will have more time.
Yeah, hopefully we don't. Yeah, let's hope when we do it in person, somebody just comes to me. I have my interview at 6 o'clock.
Ding 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 ding. All right, hey.
I'm getting
thank
called
you.
by my own phone. I'm getting even called myself. All right, have a good day. Peace.
All right, hey, peace. Take care.
Peace.